Namaste. It's so lovely to be back with you for another meditation, and I hope everybody's doing really well, staying safe and healthy in these crazy times. Actually just meeting yourself wherever you're at. There's a kind of myth around meditation that meditation is about making you feel better, getting you to relax, and everything's fluffy and rosy. And actually that's not it at all. In meditation, we befriend ourselves. Whatever that looks like, wherever we're at, we meet ourselves on the cushion or on the chair or on the floor, where we're at in that given moment. Not trying to change it. We're not denying the feelings that are there. So it's not about pushing away. You know, if you're feeling sad, meditation, just allow yourself to feel sad. Or if you're bored, be bored. If you're happy, be happy. But it's about really recognizing what's going on in there and not trying to change it, but observing it. We become the observer. We start to realize that we're not our thoughts, and that's really powerful, because it's our thoughts that cause us so much stress and anxiety, because we believe everything that we're thinking, or half the time we don't even know what we're thinking, because our thoughts are just going so fast. That monkey mind, we call it. Chatter, 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 chatter. Half the time we don't know what's going on in there. And in meditation, we sit back, get quiet, get still, and see what's coming up. Become the observer of it, and just see our thoughts like clouds passing in a vast sky. And that's really important to remember, that this is about getting to know ourselves, whatever that is, however that is, and making friends with ourselves. I love that. I feel like every day I'm getting closer to knowing who I am, like the real me, underneath all the stories and the stories and the spin that I've put on things over the years. And that's really nice. Now what else was I going to tell you today? That was it. It's so important that you understand that meditation is a little bit like learning a new musical instrument or a new language, and it takes practice. So you're not going to sit down after 1 or 2 sessions and fall deep into meditation and then you've just got it. This is every time I sit down on my cushion, it's like the first time. Approach it with a beginner's mind, and because every moment is a new moment. But I would encourage everybody to try and find a few minutes in your day to bring in a meditation routine. And it doesn't have to be a big formal thing. It could be you set aside 3 or 4 minutes in the morning when you first wake up. So just the way you wouldn't skip brushing your teeth in the morning, that you just do 3 or 4 minutes, 5 minutes maybe, of breathing and just dropping into stillness and silence. It's such a beautiful way to start the day, and it shifts the energy. How many of us, well, I don't do this anymore, but I did used to, wake up and the first thing you do is you're on your phone, or you find yourself swiping, or you're checking the news. How you start your day kind of sets the tone for the rest of your day. So just finding a few minutes in the morning, and there's a lovely little Zen saying, it's like a little Zen joke, that you should meditate every day for 20 minutes. And if you don't have 20 minutes, you should meditate for an hour. And it's very much that thing of, if you can find 20 minutes in your day that's just for you, and a whole day, just 20 minutes, then really that needs to be addressed, because self-love and self-care is so important, and finding some time just for yourself in a day is so, and it might not even be to sit and meditate, but just to have some you time, quiet time, and then you can kind of fill up your cup, because we can't pour from an empty cup. So that's enough of that. So we're going to be doing some little breathing exercises to start with. And in fact, what I'll begin with today is a little body scan. I'm just going to go around some parts of the body and just see where you're holding tension. Because often, you know, I had a lady contact me recently and she said, I did your meditation on Tuesday night and I had a really sore back. And I contacted her and said, the back was probably sore before the meditation, but she's been so busy that she didn't realize it or recognize it. And it's only when she got quiet and got still and she asked her body, like, what is going on? Where are you at? How do you feel? That she realized actually there's a problem with her back. So that's important. We're so busy a lot of the time that we don't know what's going on. So we'll do a little body scan. And that is a great way to take us into sort of a little bit more relaxation, because one of the byproducts of meditation is that we tend to relax, because by breathing deeply sends a signal to the brain and calms everything down, slows down the heart rate, lowers the blood pressure, gives us more oxygen. And so that's not why we meditate, but it's a lovely positive side effect of meditation. And remember that it's not always thoughts and feelings that come up that are comfortable. Sometimes uncomfortable stuff comes up, and that's okay. Just remember that you're in a safe space and you're being held. And always remember that if things do come up that are particularly upsetting or disturbing, there's always places to reach out for help. And it takes courage to ask for help. But there's help available to all of us. So always remember that too. You're not on your own. I know sometimes it feels that way, especially at the minute. At times I felt like that myself. But, you know, we can always reach out. So just see what comes up for you today. I have a lovely wee meditation. And this is a meditation where, first of all, we're going to unplug. It'll be interesting to see what comes up for you. And then we're going to have more connection time with source energy. Now, source is, I'm going to use the word source. If anybody's religious, you can replace that word source for God. Or it might be you have an affinity with the angels, or with Mother Earth, with the sun. It might be that you have great faith in a particular saint, or with your Buddha nature, or whatever it is. And that's going to look different for each of us. So just while I'm saying connecting with source, you can just have that connection time with whatever you feel comfortable with. Okay. And yeah, this is a lovely healing meditation. Okay. So with all of that said, find a nice comfortable position, preferably sitting up straight, because we don't want to be falling asleep. Remember that the essence of meditation is awareness. So it's not about falling asleep, it's about finding a lovely balance between relaxation and mental alertness and getting to know ourselves. So let's get curious about what's going on for us today, right in this moment, allowing it all to be okay. And whenever it feels good for you, just go ahead now. Put your hands on top of your knees, your thighs. Take a mudra if that's comfortable, which is just a little seal. There's no pressure to do that. And then go ahead and just close down your eyes. Bring your awareness very gently to your jaw. We hold lots of tension here in the jaw. So just take a moment, maybe move it from side to side, back and forward. Just relax and release the jaw. Take a big deep breath. And And as you exhale, bring your shoulders up towards your ears, roll them back and let them go. This is another area where we really hold on to tension. So just relax and release the neck and the shoulders. And just notice how that very small movement just makes such a difference. And bringing your awareness to your belly. Just allow your belly to soften and expand. Soften and expand on the breath. Releasing any tension, anything that you're holding on to. Just let go of now. The exhalation is a beautiful expression of letting go. Give yourself permission today to completely let go. Go ahead now and take a moment to scan your own body from the top of your head right down to the tips of your toes. See if you're holding any tension anywhere else in your body. And then take a deep breath and direct your breath to that area. Just feel the tension dissolving with the breath. And bringing your awareness very gently to the inhalation and exhalation. Breathing in and out through your nose. Keeping the breath soft, gentle. Imagining that little feather on your top lip. You don't want it to blow away. And we're going to do a breathing exercise. It's a really lovely calming breath. And it's where we make the exhalation longer than the inhalation. We start off just breathing in and out. And then I'm going to start to change the count. So just listen to my voice and follow me. And if at any point you feel like you're straining, just return to your own natural rhythm of breath. So we'll begin together taking a big deep breath in and out through the nose. Exhaling fully and completely. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. 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 Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take a long, slow, deep breath. Exhale. And now return to your own natural rhythm of breath. And so just setting the intention now that during this quiet time you will be plugging into Source, or whatever it is you choose to call Source. So just taking a moment and resting in that intention, feeling that longing to connect. So allowing your imagination now to be really open and receptive. Imagine that you're standing up in the very room that you're in. So in your mind's eye, see yourself standing up. Standing up and feeling that longing to plug into Source. A desire to fill yourself up with Source energy. But look down and you'll see that your feet and your legs are attached to many different cords, and the cords are all plugged into outlets all around the room. And you realize that you can't really move, that you're tethered to these cords. And you realize that you can't really plug into Source until you unplug from all of these outlets that are depleting your energy. Each cord represents some aspect of your own life. It might be a project, a person, a task, a situation, a pattern or a way of being that you know that you've outgrown. Or it might be a challenge that you're facing. And so now take some time and name each cord that is holding you here today. Name it very gently and without judgment. And then unplug it from the wall. Do this very slowly, mindfully, really taking your time. And just remind yourself that you're not unplugging from these things for forever. It's just for the next few minutes, so that you can have some more space to plug into Source. So go on, unplug, one by one, naming each cord and unplugging it from its socket. The cords that keep you tethered and bound. Remember to breathe slowly and deeply and completely as you mindfully name each cord and unplug from the wall. And just taking a few more moments. Notice if there's a plug that you have some resistance around unplugging. And maybe just dig deep and be brave. And take a big deep breath. And go ahead and unplug it. And now when you're ready, when most of the cords have been unplugged, stand where you are in your imagination and stretch, moving your arms and legs in a sweet, sweet dance of freedom, enjoying and savouring the spaciousness that you've given yourself for the next little while. Oh, notice how you feel. And if a thought comes up, just find the cord and the outlet and unplug it, because you don't need that thought right now. Just let go. Take a long, slow, deep breath. And as you exhale, just imagine that you're coming again to stillness. Bringing your awareness to the top of your head. You're opening up the space at the top, your crown chakra. And a beautiful white light is reaching down towards you. This is the light of Source. And the wider the opening at the top of your body, the more light can pour into you, soothing your mind, calming your body, and energizing your spirit. So go ahead and take some time now to connect with Source in this way, opening to the healing light of Source, allowing the light to fill you and bathe you and love you and heal you. Feel the warmth of this healing love dissolving any fears or frustrations in this pure, divine, healing light. And if a distracting or critical thought comes up, give yourself permission to know that it is just a thought. It has no power. It is not who you are, and simply unplug. Really feeling now the power of Source seeping into your breath, into your heart. Feeling every cell of your body lit up with this healing light and love. Allow this energy to dissolve anything that isn't love. And just taking a final few moments, breathing in this healing, loving light, nourishing, replenishing, nurturing. And it's nearing time now to end this inner journey. So begin by expressing gratitude to Source for this very precious time of connection. And then you might want to close down the space at the top of your head, your crown chakra, as much or as little as feels right for you. You might not want to shut off the light of Source completely, just letting there be enough light in your head and in your heart to take you through the rest of your day. Or it might be that you want to close it over completely, and just by having the intention to do this is enough. And take a long, slow, deep breath. And as you exhale, you might want to take some time now to re-plug yourself back in, but only to those people or places or tasks or situations that you really need to plug back into. There might be some plugs that you'd like to leave unplugged. And again, you'll know what feels right for you. So I'm going to give you a few minutes now, taking your time, be very mindful, and name each plug and then plug it back in. Remembering that you don't have to plug back into all the sockets. And just finish connecting back into your life. And then bring your awareness very gently back to your breath. The gentle inhalation and the cleansing exhalation. And we move into a really important part of our practice. And this is where we check in with how we feel. Remember that the essence of meditation is awareness. So bring a gentle awareness to your physical body. And just like you did at the start of the practice, scan your body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes and check in with how you feel. Notice any sensations in the physical body, any pain, any numbness, and just label the sensations. And do this with no judgment. How does your body feel? And taking a long, slow, deep breath. As you exhale, bring your awareness very gently now to your mind. How does your mind feel? Just acknowledge any thoughts that came up for you during that meditation with no judgment, but with a gentle awareness. Has your mind been very busy, or have you noticed moments of calm? How's your mind feeling? And taking a deep breath. As you exhale, bring your awareness now very gently to your heart. How's your heart feeling? Acknowledge any feelings or emotions that came up during the meditation. Any sensations in the heart, or it might be that you felt nothing at all, and allow that to be okay. Just acknowledge that. How does your heart feel? And just resting in the space of the heart for another moment while I read you a poem. And this is a poem by John O'Donoghue, and it's called For Friendship. May you be blessed with good friends and learn to be a good friend to yourself, journeying to that place in your soul where there is love, warmth, and feeling. May this change you. May it transfigure what is negative, distant, or cold within your heart. May you be brought into real passion, kindness, and belonging. May you treasure your friends. May you be good to them, be there for them, and receiving all the challenges, truth, and light you need. May you never be isolated, but know the embrace of your Anam Cara. Take a big deep breath, right down into the core of your being, and as you exhale, bring your hands now to heart center, or place them over your heart, and feel deep, deep love and care and compassion for yourself, for showing up for yourself today, and for giving yourself the time and the space to sit and get to know yourself. It's a really brave thing to do, and I thank you all so much for allowing me to hold this very precious space. Namaste. Oh, thank you all so much. I'm sending everybody lots and lots of love and big hugs. Take care, and hopefully I will see you again very soon.